Welcome to the kitchen of chaos! Today we're going to try to make some pheasant in tomate frito, fried tomato sauce that is common in Spain. So I've minced up some garlic, sliced or chopped up some garlic. I'm just going to chop these onions, a couple medium or small onions. And we'll put these in some olive oil, let them go for a little bit, and then we're going to add some fresh tomatoes, diced tomatoes. You're supposed to use fresh, but I don't have any as it's February, so I thought I'd try this anyway. I have some pheasant that we just got today, and thought it would be good. The traditional preparation is rabbit, but I thought pheasant might be good. So, chopped onion, chopped garlic, quite a bit of olive oil, and some tomatoes, and that's pretty much the ingredients. Maybe a little bit of sugar, supposedly, or some basil if you have any. I'm going to put a bay leaf in, maybe some wine. That wasn't a very interesting shot, sorry. Get that going in oil for a few minutes, and then we'll put the tomatoes in. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, I guess, medium heat. Crushed tomatoes going in. You're supposed to use fresh, peeled tomatoes, but as I said, it's February. This one has a little bit of basil in it, so that might be good. So this is sort of almost like a marinara, I guess, but it is Spanish. We use lots of tomatoes in Spain. So, get that going, and then basically reduce that down, stirring it occasionally. We're going to put a couple bay leaves in, and I'm going to put some white wine in, and it probably has enough salt, but let's see, maybe a couple of shakes of basil. Use fresh if you have it, and some black pepper, and that's about it until we get further down the line. So just let this reduce uncovered, kind of fry it. I mean, it's called fried tomato, that's basically what it is. So tomato doesn't want to fry very well without burning, so you're going to have to kind of watch it. In the meantime, as that's going, I'm going to brown flour and salt and pepper and brown the pieces of pheasant that I have. And I might have to put a little cover over this like that to keep it from flying everywhere. So flour, salt, pepper, and then we're going to brown the pheasant. Looking and smelling wonderful, reducing lovely. Stir it once in a while so that it doesn't stick. If you're a vegetarian, look away. This is the breast meat that I've breasted out, these carcasses, and removed any of the removed any of the damaged meat and any of the little balls of feathers that get carried into pellets. I'm going to salt, pepper, flour these and brown them. These are the thighs and legs that a lot of people don't eat, but they're actually really good if you cook them long enough. You'll note that the pheasant meat is a little bit, the fat is a little bit yellow. That's normal. And that pheasants are very lean. There's not a lot of fat on these birds at all. So we're going to do the same thing for these. I may trim this little bits of fat off, but maybe not. Just salt, pepper, flour, brown them, and then we're going to sit them in that tomate frito sauce and let them simmer for a good long time until these legs are at least falling apart. Because then you can take the tendons out. They're very much like turkey legs. They have very strong tendons in here. The thighs don't. The thighs are fine, but the legs have those really strong tendons, and if you cook it long enough, you can just pull those out or pull them apart. So that's what we're going to do, brown them up now. Okay, so we got some olive oil in a pan. This is a non-stick pan, which I usually prefer. I'm just going to, let's turn that up and get some heat going. Brown these, both sides. Don't crowd the pan. I have to do a couple batches. Yeah, probably like 9 batches. Try to get another pan out, huh? Right, it's been about 2 hours simmering, and the sauce is phenomenal. The white meat is done and relatively tender. The sauce is really amazing. It's going to be one of my new favorites, I think. The dark meat is still rather chewy and tough. That's just the nature of pheasant. So I'm going to try to put it back in the oven at 325 or 350 for another hour or so, maybe a couple hours, and see if that helps. This is some brown basmati rice that I just did just so I could taste it with the sauce. This is good stuff. So there you have it. It's pheasant in tomate frito sauce, and I'll let you know if the dark meat ever gets tender enough to really cut with a knife. I mean with a fork, because it's edible. It's just kind of chewy and tough, but that's just maybe the nature of pheasant. I haven't cooked a lot of dark meat. Most people just eat the breast, but anyway, enjoy it. Try it. It's really good. See you next time on the kitchen of Chaos.